Hey, Perea Panthers, welcome back to the writing workshop. We are writing another narrative today, and we're featuring the letter C. Disclaimer. Again, if I were you, I would watch this video all the way through the first time and then go back the second time and do it with me. And there's no rush, so you can break this into parts as you see fit and do this over the course of a few days, just like we would in the classroom. The materials you'll need for this activity: something to write with, some paper, and then crayons so you can draw a picture to go along with your story at the end. All right, our fire right is up first. This is how we get started. Some people call fire rights a brain dump. This is kind of like you're taking everything in your brain and you just dump it out on the paper. So we're going to be just like SpongeBob. We're not going to stop. We're going to write for the full 60 seconds. It's a fire right, so it's super quick, just 60 seconds, 1 minute, as many ideas as you can come up with, as many words you can think of for our letter of the day without stopping. Today's letter is the letter C. Now, we know that sometimes the letter C likes to pretend to be the letter S, and it'll make the sound like in the word city, but for our story, we're going to focus on the k sound, okay? So you'll think of words like car or cat, okay? That's what we're focusing on, not the sound. We're going to focus on the k sound. All right, we're ready to do our fire right. We have 60 seconds on our clock. Don't worry about spelling. We just want to come up with as many ideas for the letter C. For our C words, as we can think of. Don't stop, don't worry about spelling, just get all your ideas down. Ready, set, go. Okay, we're about halfway there. Don't give up, keep writing. Okay, last 15 seconds. Come on, don't give up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, great job. I did not know there was music on this video. Okay, now we have our list together and we're gonna brainstorm. So first, let me share all the words that I came up with. I got 19 words this time. That's pretty good. I think I did better with the letter C than I did for letter B. I was struggling. Okay, we got crunchy, couch, coach, college, camp, caterpillar, cantaloupe, course, cranberry, castle, coat, crayon, Cali, can, cop, corn, crump, cramps, and color. Whew, that's pretty good. I was proud of myself. Let me give myself a pat on the back. You pat yourself on the back too when you make your list. Now I'm gonna brainstorm and just think aloud. Everything that comes to mind when I see the words on my list, okay? So first we have crunchy. When I see the word crunchy, I always think about Cheetos. And Cheetos starts with C too, actually. That CH makes the ch sound, right? So we have crunchy, we have couch. My grandmama used to have a crunchy couch. Yeah, it was not comfortable. Then we have coach. So maybe someone in my character plays a sport and they have a coach. Someone in my story, excuse me, plays a sport and has a coach. Maybe their coach has a crunchy couch. Maybe someone in my story is in college or they might go to camp. Maybe they're at a college camp with a coach who has a crunchy couch. Maybe my main character, oh, and character starts with C too. Oh my gosh, so many C words. Maybe my main character is a caterpillar. Y'all know I love caterpillars because they turn into butterflies, which I love. Cantaloupe. I used to really love cantaloupe when I was little. It's okay now. I don't love it the same way. Course. When I see the word course, it makes me think about a golf course, or another word for class. We can say course or for class. Class is a C word too. I didn't even think of that. Cranberry. Maybe someone in my story likes cranberries. I don't really like cranberries. Castle. Oh, maybe my main character can live in a castle. And maybe my main character has a coat that they like. Maybe they have crayons that they use a lot. Maybe my main character's name is Callie. I know we have a friend named Callie in Miss Cheshire's class. Can, okay. Not getting anything for can, cop, I don't know, corn. Oh, maybe Callie has a can of corn. And maybe she likes to crump. That's the type of dance, y'all probably don't know what it is. Cramp, color. So color, I talked about coloring earlier with my crayons. Maybe my main character, Callie, likes to color with crayons in her castle. And maybe Callie is a caterpillar. I like that. I'm gonna go with that. I think we're ready to write. We're ready. Okay, so when we have all our ideas and creative juices starting to flow, we wanna make sure we put it all in a graphic organizer so we can stay organized. We're going to start our narrative with a topic sentence. Our topic sentence is gonna let our audience or whoever is reading our story know what the whole narrative is about, okay? We're gonna tell them right in the beginning, this is what our story is about. Then all our details are in those middle boxes. First, next, then last. Those are our keywords to start those sentences to give more details about our story. And then our closing sentence is gonna wrap up our story at the end. We remembered from last time that our topic sentence and our closing sentence are gonna be very similar. If you want, you can draw these boxes on your sheet of notebook paper too, or you can cut it up, do however you see fit that helps you stay organized. Okay. Let's get started. Our topic sentence, Callie the caterpillar colors everything with her crayons. Oh, that is a tongue twister. Callie the caterpillar. Okay, now we see that Callie, she loves art, right? She has her crayons down here. So that's letting our audience know our whole story is going to be about how Callie loves to color. First, Callie colors the couch. Oh, Callie. Next, Callie colors her coat. Oh, she has too many arms for her coat. Y'all see that? She needs more arms, more sleeves. Then Callie colors the can of corn. Last, Callie colors her castle. She colored everything. Closing sentence, Callie is one creative caterpillar. Let me try again. Callie is one creative caterpillar. Woo, that, you try to say that. I almost bit my tongue. Now let's put it all together. Callie the caterpillar colors everything with her crayons. First, Callie colors the couch. Next, Callie colors her coat. Then, Callie colors the can of corn. Last, Callie colors her castle. Callie is one creative caterpillar. I got it that time. Guess what? We just wrote another narrative. All with the letter C. And this one had a lot of tongue twisters in it. This one was kind of funny. So I cannot wait to see what you come up with for the letter C. Maybe you'll have some tongue twisters too. Again, you can take a picture of your story and show it to your teachers on Seesaw, and we can see it. We'll be able to share some of your stories on Facebook. I think that would be amazing. And if you want, you can record your story, record yourself reading your story on Seesaw as well when you click that little microphone. I can't wait to see what y'all come up with. Take care.